Gatlin Downey in the 37, bringing us to the green.
Can Mitchell Collins get a win?
And a win, and Ben Crouch is going to take the win here at Pocono.
Side by side, it's going to be a watch away.
Huge push on the outside, 19.
Heading down to the stripe, it's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38, winning.
Moves him up. Here comes Jesse Orski to the inside. Welcome everyone to race number 4 of the DLP IndyCar Series. Today we arrive at the Kentucky Speedway in Sparta, Kentucky, where 33 DeLaras get ready to travel around this 1.5 mile speedway for 54 laps today. This is going to be a good one. We've seen speeds in excess of 210 miles an hour going off into the turns. Should be an action-packed one here at the Speedway in Sparta. Welcome up to the booth. I'm Josh Williamson, and I'm here to bring you the action this afternoon. Meantime, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup. And the field rounding the apron here at the Kentucky Speedway, getting ready to do their one pace lap behind the pace car. And as the field comes out of turn 2, they will merge up onto the racetrack. And if you need a refresher with the point standings here, it has been quite the show so far in the points here in the DLP IndyCar Series. We've had 3 different winners. We saw Ethan Farley, our outside pole sitter, today win at Texas in dominating fashion. Dale Lightning backed that up with a win at Michigan. And Keyshawn Richardson pulled the rabbit out of the hat with a fuel strategy and won at Sonoma Raceway. That's the way the winners have gone so far. The point standings currently, it is Quinten Moore ahead of Dale Lightning by 3 points. Now as the field comes down, we are ready to get this thing started. Green flag's out. We're racing in Kentucky. Here comes Dover down low with Abby Jacobs. They're fanning 3 and 4 wide behind. And now 3 wide for the lead as Gardner goes down low. Ben Dover will lead lap 1 here at Kentucky. But now Gardner's going to take the lead. Here comes O'Neill way down low in that National Guard 15. Vale Moscow in the 17 making an early entrance as well. There on the inside behind him, the 2 of Ramian Fisher, and holy mackerel, 4 wide coming off turn number 4. Look at this, way down on the apron comes Zach Winkle in the 14, gets slid up. And now Eli Bright's going to make a move into the picture, still 4 and 3 wide behind. This is getting tense here at Kentucky early on. We're only on lap 3. This is going to be a mega race today. Coming around for lap number 4, we're still green here at Kentucky. Field is 4 and 3 wide behind the leaders. The lead right now to Chris Moffitt in the 20, but here comes Andrew Miller in the 63 on the inside. We're expecting pit cycles around lap 30 or so in this race, but goodness, right now, these guys ain't thinking about pit cycles at all. They ain't thinking about saving their stuff or anything. They are bent on getting to the front here. Quinten Moore leads that lap, but Willie Brock in the 10 making a move into the picture. Never mind, here comes the 18 of Christian Vargas in the blue car down low, and a big crash behind! Holy mackerel, a car upside down. Gene Sanford, another one just ahead, that's Farley, and a big mess here early on at Kentucky. Farley turns over violently in turn 3. Casey Nanico, Angel Olvera also involved. The field coming back around. Vargas has the lead. But a vicious crash here early on. Sure hope everyone's okay. Gardner was involved. That's Travis Crampton. Noah Clifton. That's the 3 of Eli Bright. There's Sanford who went tumbling. Abby Jacobs and Ethan Farley, another car that went tumbling over. Most everyone here looks like they're going to stay out under this first caution. The top 10 is Christian Vargas, Nathan Stapleton, Quinten Moore, Justin Zidell, William Brock, Keyshawn Richardson, Trey Wright, Mitchell Collins, Jacob Thibodeau, and Chris Moffitt. Meantime, let's go ahead and take a look back and see what happened to put us under this first caution here at Kentucky. So watching from up above as they go through turn 1 and 2, looking about right here, 5 wide, Casey Nanico gets turned by one car. And 2 separate accidents actually. There was one back here and there was one up ahead. This is what we saw over in turn 3 with Crampton, Miller, and Bendover, who was starting. They were all starting up way high in the field. It got shuffled back. That's a tough break for those guys here early on. We'll watch again here from another angle as they came through the turn onto the back straightaway. You get turned up into the outside. Ethan Farley, Gene Sanford immediately go upside down. Boy, Osman Hamid and the 16 Bobby Frazier lucky to get by that first incident. Then the second one happens ahead. There's another car upside down. That might be Jacobs in the 91. Tumbling violently over in 3, but early on, a lot of cars torn up. Let's take a look at some other angles before we get to the restart. So as the first incident happens behind, looks like Jacobs got turned up into Jamison Thole, Andrew Miller there, the 63. There's Clifton getting involved, Bendover, and Dover getting into the side of the 91 just flips Abby Jacobs over, and tumbling she goes into turn 3. It's Tyler Fink in the 27 there. Went underneath the 91 of Jacobs. Evan Hunter also lucky to get by. Tyler Fink extremely lucky. Our pole sitter just barely missing that. As Jacobs rides on her side and slides to a stop here at Kentucky. So big crash early on, but the track is clear and everyone's okay. Let's go ahead and head to the restart. So we'll take a quick run through of your standings in the top left corner as Christian Vargas continues to lead. 27th on back to 33rd are out of this race. Joseph Gardner on the inside, Johnny Gardner, excuse me. Only car a lap down. Pace car is going to come down on the pit road. It is Vargas, Stapleton, Moore, Zidell, Brock, Richardson, Wright, Collins, Thibodeau, and Moffitt to bring us back to the green flag. A great restart for Christian Vargas in the 18. He is gone. Zidell making a move on the inside of the 67 of Quinten Moore. Already seeing 3 wide behind. Here comes William Brock on the inside. What a dive by that Target 10 car. To the inside of Justin Zidell. Christian Vargas is going to lead that lap. We're on to lap 11. 44 laps to go. Still expecting pit cycles around lap 30 or so as most of the leaders stayed out under that first caution. Quinten Moore making a move on the inside. Justin Zidell. Zidell's getting shuffled. Mitch Collins in the 22 making a move to the inside as Keyshawn Richardson, last week's winner here at Sonoma, making a move to the inside. Chris Moffitt in the 20 was up front earlier, making a move. 3 wide back there. The target cars were just side by side there, but Stapleton's getting shuffled back. Brock making a move into the second position. Going to try to take the lead from Christian Vargas, making the move down low into turn 3. Still 3 wide behind there. You saw Mitch Collins getting shuffled up to the outside. Meanwhile, Willie Brock is going to take the lead here at Kentucky. Nathan Stapleton trying to make a rally on the inside of Quinten Moore. And there in the 5th position, here comes the 19 of Trey Wright. He's got help from the 68 of Zachary DeLello. Vale Moscow working his way back into the picture. And meanwhile, up front, the target cars are going to go side by side again. Stapleton down low, William Brock up top. Stapleton led that lap by just a little over 1,000th of a second. Well over 210 miles an hour going through these turns and down the back straightaway. Stapleton holding on to the lead. Moscow making a move down low, but here comes the 18 of Vargas back to the inside, trying to get the 2nd position from Vale Moscow. Now going to set his sights on the lead. Here comes Josephine O'Neill in the 15, making her way into the picture. Moffitt going to go underneath the 15. So Bobby Frazier back there in the 16, making a move into the picture. The Texas pole sitter. Casey Nanico in the 7 looks like, no, that's Dale Lightning in the 8. Excuse me. Dale Lightning making a move into the picture. The winner at Michigan. Now they're 4 wide there. Almost contact with him and Ramian Fisher. And, whoa, they shuffled up big time. They could still make contact here. This is trouble. They did touch, but they keep going straight. 4 wide back here in this pack. Dale Lightning's got to want to get out of this if he wants to maintain his position in points. Remember, he came in 2nd in points, 3 points behind Quinten Moore. I know it's only the 4th race of the season, but he does not want to fall back early on and have to make a rally. He wants to stay right there. Meanwhile, lap car just ahead. It's Gardner, the 77. Look out for the field to shuffle. Down to the inside. There goes Trey Wright. He's going to go way out to the lead, and the field behind getting clustered together. Boy, this is not good for all these guys in the back. Quinten Moore appears to be one of them. They're in the 67, and yes, it is him. Bad break for the points leader here early on at Kentucky, but still a long way to go in this race. So Gardner falls 2 laps down. Wright takes the lead. William Brock in the 10 trying to find a way back around to the inside. I believe he just led that lap. He did not. He was just short of it, but he looks like he might get the lead anyway going into turn 1, and he does. Wright slides up big time. Here comes Ramian Fisher to the inside. Osman Hamid, where did he come from? Sitting in the 4th position, in jeopardy of getting shuffled, but that 25 is fast when he gets to the inside. Well, all these guys are fast when they get to the inside. All matters is what they do on the straightaway. It looks like Ramian Fisher now getting shuffled by Vale Moscow, the 17. 3 wide Dale Lightning. Here comes Zachary DeLello, the 68, to the inside, working his way back in. DeLello trying to find a way back up to the pack to try to get back up there. He does not want to lose his points lead to Dale Lightning, but Dale Lightning right there in the middle of this on the outside. Saw Mark Davidson in the 98 getting down onto the apron. Meanwhile, Vale Moscow making a move into 2nd underneath Richardson and Brock. The 68 of DeLello moving into the picture. Coming to lap 22 this time. Still thinking about when these pit cycles are going to happen. When are these guys going to come down? We're expecting 31. We're expecting lap 31, so that would be in about 10 laps or so. That is if this race continues to go green. We could see another caution the way these guys are racing. Very close together. This could be dangerous for all these guys, and we've seen how dangerous it could be under the first caution of this race. That was a mess with 2 or 3 cars going upside down. 2 separate incidents. separate but related. And wiped a bunch of cars out of this race, but we're still going here. Just a little short of halfway. They're still racing 3 wide, acting as if nothing happened there on lap 7. They're not scared at all. Here comes Jamison Thal to the inside, to 34. Going to move into the 3rd position. Meanwhile, we have a battle for the lead. William Brock trying to find a way underneath Trey Wright. To the inside, here he comes. Into turn 1, Brock's going to get it once again. Mark Davidson in the 98 moving into the picture there. Where did he come from? Showing great speed here early on at Kentucky. Meanwhile, here comes Gardner once again. Gonna be trouble. Gonna hold up Brock. Now into the corner. Oh, contact there. I can't believe everyone's made it through so far. Look out, Collins. Boy, he almost got up into the 77. Now all he has to worry about is Josephine O'Neill, and there they go. But man, that could have been horrible for these guys here. That could have taken out a bunch of cars. DLP IndyCar officials getting together to decide what to do about the 77, because that's the 2nd time now that he has almost inadvertently crashed the field by being a slow car. Wonder if they're going to do anything about the 77. We don't know. Meanwhile, back up front, battle for the lead once again. Christian Vargas and Trey Wright side by side. Wright's going to get it going into turn 1. Vale Moscow making a move underneath Vargas. Meanwhile, back here, 3 wide, Bobby Frazier in the mix there. That's Mark. Yes, it is Frazier. On the outside, that is Quinten Moore. Made a move through the pack, but now falling back once again, and Dale Lightning will assume the points lead for the time being if things keep going the way the standings in the race are right now. With Angel Oliveira out, Keyshawn Richardson was not that close to the points lead. He's 15 points back. Well, if Richardson won the race again, which he could, the way we've seen the field shuffle around, it's very possible that he could get back up there, though he is in the back of the pack right now. At the front of the pack, side by side, Christian Vargas going to take the lead back. And up into the wall, that could bring a caution out. Saw the skid mark go right up to the outside wall, and the caution is out. Wonder who that was. As the pace car comes out, it could have been Gardner. Or Andrew Miller also on pit road. So this could be... And this is right when pit cycles were going to begin, so throw the strategy book out the window, come down and get your stuff now. We can go all out to the end now. This just saved everyone track position. That is unbelievable. Christian Vargas leads the field down. Zachary DeLello second. Josephine O'Neill third. William Brock fourth. Trey Wright coming down in the 5th position. In just a moment, we'll take a look at what happened to bring out the 2nd caution of the race. Meantime, let's watch now to see who wins the race off pit road. Evan Hunter coming down there behind Gardner. Here comes the 68. DeLello's going to win the race off of pit road. O'Neill second, Vargas third, Brock fourth. Looks like Mark Davidson edged out Ravian Fisher for 5th. And a costly pit stop for Trey Wright in the 19. Who falls way back. And waiting for him to come around and join the field. Don't know where he ended up here. I don't believe he came around. He's listed in 10th. There he is. Thought that was the 14 for a second, but it is the 19 of right, so he falls from the top 3 to 10th in those pit cycles there. So we're just about ready to get this race restarted, but first let's go ahead and take a look back to see what put us under this caution. So now going into turn 1, there's Gardner, and right into the side of Miller, Winkle, and up into the wall. Gardner on his nose, and Miller goes tumbling upside down. Take a look from another angle here. Yeah, I don't think the 77 is going to be doing much more holding up. Man, neither's the 63. He ain't going to be doing any more laps today. That thing's destroyed. Take a look at one more angle coming right at you. Tough break and a hard hit for the 63 and the 77. They will potentially both be out of the race. Well, we're just about ready to get this thing restarted, so let's head to the restart. And the field coming down to get the green flag: DeLello, O'Neill, Vargas, Brock, and Davidson, the top 5 green flag. 21 laps to go here in Sparta, Kentucky. O'Neill getting shuffled by Vargas. Already seeing 3 wide back there. On the edge of 4 wide. Deep in the pack. Vargas making a move on the inside for the lead. Look at how strong that inside is. Vargas takes it back. 20 to go. Ramian Fisher in the 2. That Penske car moving into the picture. Gonna go to the inside. Side by side for the lead with the 18 of Vargas. Going to take the spot. Dale Lightning there. How about 3, 4 wide coming off turn number 4. Dale Lightning backs out of it. Davidson pulls into the second position. Brock way down onto the apron to try to get second spot. Now going for the lead. Can he get a 2 from 1 through turns 1 and 2? Zeidel's going to go for a 3 to 1. 4th to 1st for Justin Zeidel. But now to the inside. Here comes O'Neill. 8th to 1st in this lap. This is nuts, and it's just beginning. Mitchell Collins going to sniff the lead in the 22. And now the 20 on the inside. Cycle racing going on here at Kentucky. But who is going to cycle around in time, because they don't have to pit. They could split the race with that caution having come out on lap 30. Trey Wright back to the inside in that 19. He did not get the lead from Stapleton at the line, but he will have it going into the quarter. No, never mind. Here comes the 67. Quinten Moore down low. Pushes up the track. Bobby Frazier down low. 3 wide. 4 wide. Ramian Fisher. On the low line. He's going to take it. Jamison Thole in the 34. 3, 4, 5 wide behind. This looks like trouble. They keep doing this. There's no way we're going to make it. There's no way we're going to make it to the end if they keep up like this. Well, 3, 4 wide's working, but saw that first caution. They try 5 wide, and God forbid if they do again. That could be bad. We could see another big accident to shake up the field. Well, let's hope we don't see any more crashes, because this is fun stuff. Ramian Fisher leading. Vale Moscow second. Justin Zeidel getting side by side there. And now we'll pull into the third position. Mark Davidson Moving into fourth, Mitchell Collins on the inside in trouble. There goes Quinten Moore. Or is that DeLello? It is Quinten Moore. Keyshawn Richardson, William Brock, and Chris Moffitt involved. Four of the fastest cars this race, especially William Brock. What a heartbreak. Saw him up front a lot. And last race's winner, Keyshawn Richardson in the 26. Smoke pouring out of that 26 car. That is such a heartbreak. Angel Olvera slow on the racetrack also. Tyler Fink, the 27, slow. Bend over the 21, slow to come around. In the field, joining the pace car with Vale Moscow leading. Ramian Fisher second, Justin Zeidel third, Mitchell Collins fourth, Josephine O'Neill in the fifth position. Let's go ahead and take a look back and see what happened to put us under this third caution of the race here at Kentucky. What did I say? If they were going to force it 5 wide, that was going to be bad, and look what they did. Forced it 5 wide coming off turn 4, and we got 4 or 5 wrecked cars out of it. Quinten Moore, William Brock, Chris Moffitt, Keyshawn Richardson. Richardson for sure is done for the race. Well, let's go and take a look at another angle to try to decipher what happened. We'll take a look from up above. See the field shuffling in the corner as they've done all race. 5 wide, and Moore gets turned by the 20. And there's 4 cars into the outside wall. And a heartbreak for Quinten Moore as he will potentially lose the points lead now at the end of this race. But still early in the season, still anyone's championship, and still anyone's race to win here with just a handful of laps to go. So let's head to the restart and decide who is going to win here at Kentucky. Through turns 3 and 4, this time by we'll get the green flag with 10 laps to go. Vale Moscow leading, Ramian Fisher second, Justin Zeidel third, Mitch Collins fourth, Josephine O'Neill in the 5th position. Green flag's out. We are racing once again. Slow car there in the middle of the pack on the inside. The blue card's Gardner. The field scrambling trying to get by. Fisher's going to go to the inside and get the lead from Moscow. They all made it by the 77. Fisher's going to get the lead, but here comes Zeidel in the 83. Zeidel to the inside. He's going to get the lead. 9 laps to go here at Kentucky. Into 1. Collins to the inside of Fisher. That's for second. Coming around 8 laps to go. Still anyone's race. The way we've seen the cycling tonight, someone could come from 15th up to the lead just in a couple laps. And that has happened. So we will see what plays out in these final 8 laps. Zeidel trying to hold on to the lead, going top to bottom. Collins, here comes lightning on the inside of Collins. Evan Hunter with him. Going back up to the outside is Hunter. Christian Vargas in the 18, a car that's been dominant tonight. Trying to find his way back up, but here comes Collins, making a move to the inside. That 22 gets the lead. Dale Lightning now to the inside of Zeidel. Here comes the 18 of Vargas. Leaning on the back wing. Down the back straightaway. Lightning's going to get the spot. Here comes Vargas. Inside, he gets it. Back to the lead with 6 laps to go. Into 1, Vargas trying to stretch ahead. Stapleton and Wright side by side for second. 3 wide, a row behind. Ramian Fisher in the 2. Trying to work his way back up. Now to the inside. Here he comes. 3 wide for the lead. Ramian Fisher's going to have it on the inside. Here comes Davidson. Davidson in the 98. Going to get he can't quite get there. Here, now he does. Here comes Moscow. Trying to get the jump into 3. He wiggles. 3 wide, Seidel on the inside. Coming to 4 laps to go. We're not done yet here at Kentucky. Here comes the 68 of Zachary DeLello. Evan Hunter with him. Josephine O'Neill behind. Mitchell Collins, that's your top 5. Collins making a move underneath O'Neill. Here comes Dale Lightning in the 8. Still trying to find a way up there. Anyone's race with 3 laps to go as the field getting scrunched together. Up ahead, a couple lap cars, a couple slow cars. It is Quinten Moore and Johnny Gardner to the outside. There goes Hunter, but who's going to have the advantage? Oh, he gets held up. Hunter gets held up. Dale Lightning to the lead with 2 to go. Nathan Stapleton's right there, though. Right there on the back. And Trey Wright as well in the 19. 2 laps to go. It's a 3-car race for the win here at Kentucky. Wright going to go to the inside of Dale Lightning. He'll get the 2nd spot from Stapleton. Couldn't quite get to Lightning. A lap and a half to go. Stapleton going to peek to the inside of Wright. Don't think he can get there right now. Yes, he can. Here he comes. Dale Lightning is loving this. Trying to win his 2nd race in the last 3 in the DLP IndyCar Series. White flag. 1 lap to go. Lightning stretching away. These guys don't want him to get away. They want to get up there and try to pass. Trey Wright trying to draft up to the back. Last shot at turn 3. He's going to have a chance going to the inside. Off turn 4. Can't get there. Dale Lightning wins for the 2nd time in the DLP IndyCar Series. What a finish. What a race. And what a run by Dale Lightning. Heartbreak for Trey Wright coming back from a bad pit stop in the last caution. But boy, he got as close as he could. Stapleton, a good 3rd place. Mitchell Collins, 4th. Evan Hunter, 5th. Zachary DeLello, 6th. Justin Seidel, 7th. Ramian Fisher, strong run tonight. He will finish 8th. 9th, Christian Vargas. And 10th, Osman Hamid in the 25. A great run for that Snapple car. Here comes Dale Lightning into the pit road area. He'll come back to his crew for a 2nd win of the DLP season. He's off to a fantastic start with that team. We'll take a look at your overall standings here. There's your top 28. And there's the 29th to 33rd. The cars that did not finish: Richardson, Miller, Clifton, Crampton, Jacobs, Bright, Farley, Sanford, and Nanico. The other cars that were at least a lap down: Quinten Moore was 1 lap down, Angel Oliveira 3 laps down, and Gardner 8 laps down. So only 21 cars were able to finish on the lead lap of the 33. 24 were able to finish on the track. What a race. Congrats to Dale Lightning for winning. He officially wins by 8/100ths of a second over Trey Wright. Looked like he was going to get the pass off the final corner, but just couldn't quite get there. Excellent defense by Dale Lightning those last 3 laps, and congratulations to the 18. From here up in the booth, Josh Williamson. I will see y'all next time.